Hello and welcome back to my hot stream. Hex, Shards of Fate, Ardent Campaign. We're on the 26th battle. And unfortunately we're heading to what is the Army of Myth over here, which I'm not prepared. Definitely not prepared. Last time I did this, it took me many tries. I knew by the shape of the clouds this morning that I would meet a stranger. Have you seen any gnomes come through here? Have you found any spare robot parts in this area? Are there any animals to tame around here? I think I'm good. Let's just see the gnomes. Some time ago they headed into the north, deep desert, and have not returned. I will tell you what I told them. If you get into trouble, I will not come looking for you. I have warned you. So if you die, which you will likely will, my conscience is clear. Robot parts. I'm no dwarf. I wouldn't know what a robot part looked like if I tripped over one in the desert, which I haven't. Are there animals? Walkers of sand and stone wander the plateau to the west of here. There are ground-running birds that skitter around the feet of the walkers that are tameable. The challenge is trying to catch one of them. I've lived in this valley my entire life and never caught a trail runner. And I've already done all that stuff. The only thing I've got left is the gnomes, which is obviously pushing up north here. If you've watched my Underworld campaign, you would know that this is where the gnome action is at. And the worms as well. We're not doing that today. We're going to go to Army of Myth's Canyon. You climb to the summit of a plateau that overlooks the river to the north. The sky here shimmers and ripples outward, as if it were made of liquid. Though the sun is shining, you cannot feel its heat. There is no breeze. The sun descends from the sky and hangs several meters above the ground. You stare directly at it, yet it does not blind you. The sun then splits into 4 smaller balls of light that separate and begin floating around you in a slow, wide circle. The balls of light stretch and bend until they take on vaguely humanoid forms. Each of the 4 creatures of light are faceless and tower several hundred feet into the sky. At first they seem to take no notice of each other, but then they begin to gesticulate towards one another, their movements becoming increasingly agitated and hostile. You notice a pack of ghostly canine beasts quietly trot up from behind you. They appear to be wolves or coyotes, but made of smoke. They ignore you, focusing your attention on the creature or creatures of light. 2 of the light beings begin to glow a fiery red and lash out at each other aggressively, sparking lightning and gouts of flame. One of them rises into the air, hoisting a massive spear made of flame. It pounces at the other being and thrusts its fiery spear through the chest of its foe. The impaled being plummets to the ground, and a pool of blood begins to seep from its body, slowly spreading outwards until the entire plateau is saturated in glowing liquid. The light beings and the lake of blood vanish, but the ghost coyotes remain. One by one they lift their front paws off the ground and stand on 2 feet. They begin speaking to each other in a whispery language. One of the coyotes holds out its paw and a tiny cosmos begins swirling above it. I wonder if this is like the coyote versus maybe the human races or something, I don't know. Another jumps into the air and begins flying, its legs transforming into a tiny cyclone. Again, that's very coyote shamanist sort of stuff. Another begins waving its arms in a magical pattern, summoning lightning bolts from the sky. The ghost coyotes disappear. You hear distant shrieking and see black, bloated storm clouds form in the sky. Vague shapes begin to descend from the cloud, leaving streaks of red and white flames in their wake. There we are. Army of Myth. We have growing ranks. At the start of your turn, gain 1 and 1. So gain resources. Now, the Army of Myth comes in many different levels. This is level 0, I guess, or yeah, I guess it would be level 0. And then you can choose the ranks, so you can go up to like level 10, I think, which gives them max like 10 mana to start off with, and then just 10 resources, and then just destroy you. Should show you the ability as well. They've got a pretty cool ability, which allows them to basically summon tons and tons of legendary creatures. We'll see. That's fine. My hand's not fine though. My hand's garbage. There we go. Keep hand. So it's, I guess it's a spell, and the only spell they have, which is just continually summons legendaries. Interesting. And it might cost 3 at the start. We're gonna find out. Ooh, 3/2. Swift Strike. That's nice. I think, because I think it costs 3, he'll have it up next turn. Hope I'm right. It's been a while. That'll give me Swift Strike while attacking, so I might be able to get through. Maybe it was 5 then. Damn. Now you come. Of course, we get the Ruby Pyromancer way late. I'm gonna play the Ruby. Okay, up to 4, and still no. So it was 5 maybe. I think it's a really interesting spell. I think it's 2. I think it's 4 and then X. Or 2 and X, I can't remember, and it summons X amount of legendaries. So it just keeps getting more and more powerful every turn, and it's just a nightmare. Which makes me wonder if I'm even going to be able to get through with Nerissa. Probably not. I should probably get the... I'm stuck on 3 resources at the moment. That is at least first strike. Go ahead and get speed. At least do some major damage before all the legendaries start to party. So here it is. Yeah, 4, and then summon X random unique troops. And yeah, he's going to summon 1 unique random troop, and it is a Gareth K. As another troop with cost equal to or greater than Gareth K's cost, which is 3. Next time that troop prevents dealt damage, this game prevent it. Would be dealt damage, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Good. See if we can get him into a trap. Let's pop that first. The trap being the Adaptatron. Because I don't... Well, that's first strike. Yeah, there's the trap. Pretty easy trap. Good. +3 in Swift Strike. That's going to help a lot. Could have buffed him, gave me some life gain. I always forget doing that. Now we've got... Ooh, he's only getting 1? Strange. Could have gotten 2 there. Teltalka battles target opposing troop. When the troop dies this turn, turn it to a 5/5. Cards and effects deal double damage. Nice. Okay, so the same thing applies here. Obviously first strike, so there's no way he's going to block that for sure. And now I just hit 5, so I can make that a 10. And he's going to have no choice, but he'll have to block it. Yeah. Just realized he's only on 5 health. This is very easy. Did they nerf this fight? I guess this is just the level 0 version, which is pretty weak. Yeah, and just pump it. Stupidly broken card. Wow. That was way, way, way too easy. You open your eyes, you feel as if you've been asleep for 100 years. As you scan the horizon, you see nothing but dust caught by the wind. You hear an eerie whisper next to your ear. All myths grow empowered. Return to this place if you wish to confront the army again. So we have here the level 1 army. So I guess that was the level 1 army. I'm ready for fight a higher level army of myth. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6. I thought there were more. Maybe it gets higher as you get through them. I'm not sure. But still, as you can see here, they start with more and more and more resources as you go. I think the highest I've gotten was 3 or 4. Obviously that means that your second turn, you're starting to see legendaries, and it gets really hard. And that is it. Jumped right out. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.